So dentist industry as a whole is quite behind on technology and innovation. So we specifically make AI software for dental practices. So this is kind of like a revolution for them. They don't like new technology all the time, but to me, it's like no-brainer. Why would you go do the hassle of sending a check, do postage, and wasting postage money when you can just take a picture, upload it, and there you go?
What does your perfect world look like?
AI is at the forefront right now of everyone's mind, right?
Yeah.
It'll definitely be information on your fingertip. The more Bitcoin is a stable economy and structure, the more these third world countries are having something other than their hyperinflation currency that they're planning on.
Okay. So maybe we'll start with this. Alan, like, maybe just describe the company you're at, Overjet. It's a really cool company. And then, like, a little bit about what you do there.
Yeah, so I'm a controller, so I work in the finance department.
Yep.
Overjet is in the dental AI software space. So we specifically make AI software for dentists, right? For dental practices. So dentist industry as a whole, I would say, is quite behind on technology and innovation, right? So this is kind of like a revolution for them. Every time I know a CEO, when she goes to a conference, it's always a revelation, like a surprise, like, wow, this is available to us. This is something that we can add to our suite and to make, patient care much more visible and better for everyone involved.
God, I love that. I mean, I literally, just for the first time, had a cavity that I had to get my tooth extracted, and it was a little scary, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, and imagine you can only trust one person's opinion about it, right? Yeah. And then you're probably like, oh, I'm gonna go ask a second opinion with third.
Exactly.
With Overjet, you don't have to do that anymore.
Okay, so tell me about that.
Yeah, so due to machine learning, right, it's able to diagnose the x-ray with the diagnostic and say, hey, instead of one dentist saying you have a filling or you need a root canal, it's possibly tens or hundreds of dentists also agreeing.
They're all telling me I'm going to need the root canal.
That's great, right? It gives you much greater confidence that is the case. Yeah. Right?
Literally.
So then you don't have to go second dentist anymore. You don't have to go third dentist. You don't have to go do that hassle anymore of that anymore. So it makes things a lot easier.
Okay, so it is super interesting applying, I think, like sort of agentic technology to, like real world use cases like this right now. Like everybody can identify with that. So like tell me how, like, you work on the finance side as a controller, which is like at the center of everything. So like, how are you thinking about like finance as a strategic like tool towards the business?
Yeah, so for us, we just try to be the best support partner we can for the business overall, right? We want to keep things running. We want to keep customers happy, billing going. We want to make sure our vendors are all getting paid, right? We want to make sure that we can use Paystand the best way possible, right? To help our customers have a good way to pay, have many options to pay, right? I was just telling folks here, like, say, hey, like, a lot of customers used to send us checks, right? Wow. But you guys came up with smart checks, right? So much better way, we could just take a picture of a check, and then they don't have to go through the hassle of it. And we don't have to go through this long wait time of collections anymore. So we're trying to get more and more people adopted to it, but people are very, since they don't like new technology all the time. But to me, it's like no-brainer. Like, why would you go do the hassle of sending a check, do postage, and wasting postage money when you can just take a picture, upload it, and there you go, right? Yeah. Much faster in a way of knowing that someone received your money or not, right?
I mean, it's wild. You're running an AI company, and then you have on the other side customers with checks. Like that is like mind blowing. But it's so cool. You're thinking about smart checks as like a way to do the transformation. Like, what does the collections you described? Like, hey, that like solves the collections. Like, what does collections mean by improving that for you? For your cash flow, for the company, like when you're talking to the CEO, when you're talking to the board, like what does that allow and impact for you?
Yeah, so it's definitely DSO, right? Yeah. Days outstanding. Like before, we would be very hard to forecast those type of customers, right? We don't know when cash is going to come in. We don't know how many days it's going to take, right? Because for us, we use a virtual mailbox. They take the check, then we have to send it to our bank. Then the bank takes days to many businesses to deposit it. So then we're kind of lost in the process. Yeah. We think that there's a collection issue. Yeah. We would email the customer saying, hey, we haven't received money for this invoice yet. But they're like, no, we paid you. It's a check. Like, okay, right? But we just disconnect that data that we're looking for, right? Wow. And then having Smart Check now kind of solves some of that for us.
That's so cool. So I think that's like definitely, hopefully taking from, I mean, to my knowledge, I think checks were invented in like 480 roughly. So like, we're getting from like 480 to like maybe early 2000s.
Yeah, sure.
But if you could dream, we're sitting in the sphere. It's like a land of dreaming right now. Here. Like, what does your perfect world look like? If the controller could like make just everything magically work with all of his cash flow, all of his money, like what would that look like for you?
Yeah, it would definitely be information on your fingertip, right? Literally, right? Yeah. Like today, we're at Sweet World. I heard the keynote speech today. Yep. Like AI is at the forefront right now of everyone's mind, right? Yep. But how close is it to reality? I'm not sure yet, right? I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to execute with it. But to me, the vision is like you have a bunch of AI agents that's telling you information at your fingertip, conversationally, just like what we're having here. Exactly. And I'm like, hey, I need this information. Can you give it to me at once, right? Like a lot of time I get requests from stakeholders while CFO saying, hey, can you go and tell me about ARR or this metric or this here? It's like, yeah, I can, but I need to go do some back end work. I need to go figure out, configure some pivot tables, Excel, right? But then when it's a time when I just need to have a conversation with an AI agent and like, here you go, 20 seconds and here's your information. Here's a chart that details it out. I'm envisioning that is going to be the future of accounting, finance, really a lot of the other industries too, I'm sure.
I love it. 100% agree. It matches your own business. It matches our business. You know, I'm like, what a time to be alive. We're sitting at the transformation of labor with agentic tech, transformation of money. Like these are the two foundations of society, labor and commerce. And we sit in the middle of it. It's so cool. And you know, we're really honored that we get to partner with you as a customer because the work has impact. And so I'm curious kind of as a last thought, like we're at a Finance for Good event, which is strange in Las Vegas, but hopefully it's a piece. Like, so like when I say two words that don't necessarily go together normally, finance and for good, like what comes to mind? What do you think of when I say finance for good?
Yeah, I'm thinking that we're using finance as a tool to do good things for other people, right? Right. So like, I think part of what I learned here today is, you know, how you guys are helping third world countries solve their currency issue and money issue, right? And I think that's incredible, right? I never thought Bitcoin can be used that way, right? I'm an investor myself a little bit, but I'm like, well, I'm doing it because I wanted to see it appreciate, right? But now I'm seeing other ways that it can be used in those countries. I'm like, yeah, I'm supporting it for a better reason, for a good reason, right? Right? More for than a selfish reason to make more money. But now I'm doing it for, hey, it's just going to support these folks too. The more Bitcoin is a stable economy and structure, the more these third world countries are having something other than their hyperinflation currency that they're planning on.
Wow, what a statement. And how cool is it that we can be working on agentic tech in the United States, partnering as like customers, and then impacting a place down there. What a cool story, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's incredible.
Well, I love it. I'm going to definitely use you next time I need to like...
Yeah. Hopefully you go to an office that has Overjet software, right? So we go amazing.
Everybody should demand it. So where should they find out more? If you're a company or dentist company, or you know somebody in that industry and they want to find out about you guys, where should they go?
Yeah, definitely visit our website, overjet.com, right, to check this out. And then if you need to find me, you can have my contact information too.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, cheers.